Hello, guys. I hope that you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today, we are doing a speed build. So, my Sims older brother, who was originally supposed to be like the heir, um, has a wife, a kid, and another kid on the way. So, I decided to build them a home. So, that's what this is. The house in the gallery, because I had no clue what to name it. I think it was like 11 o'clock at night when I finished. It's called a house with a pool. So, I am so creative. Um, I think I deserve an Oscar for that naming. I think I do. I think I do. So, thank you to everyone. Anyway, if you are new here, hello. So sorry for this terrible intro. I hope that you want to stick around, hang out. Um, and all of you guys should totally like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I really, really appreciate it when you guys do that. This is a pre-recorded video, so the day that you guys will be watching this will be the day that I am taking my pharmaceutical exam. So there is that. Very, very excited. By the time that you guys are watching this, though, either I would just be finished or just finishing. That's kind of why I wanted to do like this pre-recorded business. Um, and then I need to pre-record for Christmas. Um, and I'm having family over basically until Christmas, so I need to start pumping out some videos. So that's what my day is going to be. All right, now that we're in the section of the recording, goodness gracious, that's my Sim's older brother, his wife, and daughter. Um, I don't know why she doesn't look pregnant. It always throws me off. Like she looks pregnant far away, but not up close. I know it's a visual glitch, but man, does it throw me off. I didn't really have a budget for this house. Like, I think this house came out to like 40 grand, which isn't bad considering that they had like 100,000 to work with. So I was really making sure that I got all my stuff going, made sure that debug was going because I was gonna build this thing and go straight to bed. That was my goal. And I was able to, so there's that. I wasn't really sure on like what type of house shape I was feeling, how big I wanted it, you know, anything like that. I actually really like it. I'm glad that I kept this house to a one story because I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll do a second story. I've done a couple of second story houses already this week. So I try and like change it up because I'm personally someone who doesn't like playing in a two-story house. It makes me very, very mad because I like seeing all of my Sims. Um, so I personally like a one story. Um, but I do know that a lot of people like two stories. They're just not my forte. Like I hate watching the camera pop up and down, which it kept doing in this recording, and you'll see me like getting mad. Um, and I saved a lot. I was so worried about just ruining my game and having it crash on me. It was bad. This is not a limited pack build because it is meant for my Sims. I wasn't making it particularly for anyone, so I just used what I liked. I do like how this house came out. It definitely came out more like a blue suburban home, unfortunately. I was trying so hard not to make it a blue suburban and it happened. So that is my luck. Um, I did go for like black accents around the house. I did keep the brown door. I kind of liked it. I was trying to figure out where I could pull warm tones for brown, and it just never happened. So that door looks heavily out of place outside, but inside it looks very much so in place. So there is that. Well, I don't think it looks too terribly out of place. It felt worse last night. I was getting real mad last night because of it. So, also, this roof line is horrendous. I'm gonna need some forgiveness. Like, it is so bad. I don't know how I did that. I really don't. So, well, maybe again, it's just one of those things where it feels worse when you do it, and then you look back and you're like, actually, wait a minute, that's not that bad. Like, I have done worse. I was trying to figure out like what swatches matched and whatnot, and eventually I figured out a swatch that I liked. So at least there's that. I can. I have a card where I'm like putting down all my ideas, and I am slowly but surely getting everything done. And each time I do like a recording like this, I sit here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I like when I'm doing these speed builds for talking over, I sit here and I'm like, I know exactly what I want. Also, here's my massive drink. Yes. I don't know. I listen. I have an addiction to that type of tea. I also really love. So I love peace tea. I love Arizona tea. Um, I like that other tea that now I'm blanking on the name. I like a lot of teas though. Um, I don't like hot tea, which is weird. Like I don't like hot drinks at all. So it's not just tea in particular. Great, now I'm gonna start rambling on about hot drinks. So I don't like hot cocoa. I don't like hot tea. I like iced tea. I love iced tea. Don't like hot tea. Um, what else do I not like? I don't like a lot of hot drinks. Like I don't like hot coffee. There is something, if I need to clear my sinuses, I'll drink hot coffee. I don't like hot drinks, and I think it's the feeling that my tongue gets where like it kind of doesn't feel anymore. Like I'm basically burning my tongue off, and I hate that feeling. So I don't really like hot drinks. Um, no diss to anyone who does. That's just my personal opinion. Um, and honestly, kudos to you if you can like drink hot drinks because they taste good. They make my mouth feel awful, and it's unfortunate. Oh wait, I forgot I put in brown windows. Oh my gosh, that saved this house. You guys, we are going through this house together. I also decided to do the outside first because I knew if I didn't do the outside first, I was not doing it later. Granted, there wasn't a lot done with the outside of the house. Like, usually I would put bushes around the whole fence and call it a day. I actually decided against that. There's no bushes around the outside of the house. Around corners, there's either grass, flowers, a flower bush, just random things. And then the front of the house, I did these itty bitty flowers from Romantic Gardens. These are literally my favorite flowers to use. Absolutely adore them. Um, so there's that. There's also in gallery, if you look up fence with flowers and you go into rooms, you can download a fence with this beautiful array of flowers. My only downside to that is if you have your house like higher up on a foundation, the room is also going to be higher up on the foundation because the game thinks it's a room, so it's trying to make sure that everything's the same level. I think you can fix that. I'm just trying to think how. And it's like spacing. I literally just woke up not too long ago. I think I've been out for like 2 hours. And then I've been studying and I'm trying to get all these things done at certain time frames. So like yeah, everything is a jumbled mess. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like I absolutely love doing YouTube. Everything about it, just as like a funsy thing, is so amazing. And it's the only thing that was really stressful about it, when I first started was the fact that I started when I was in school. Like right now during winter break, it gives me something to look forward to. It gives me some routine in my life. So like I do YouTube, I work out, I try and clean my room every single day. I study for this exam coming up. I don't know what I'll do with my life once I can't study for this exam anymore because then it's done. But luckily, family will be over for a little while. So there's that. My birthday is coming up, January 9th. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be 20 years old. I have no clue what I'm doing with my life. Says every 20-year-old ever. So there is that. We're gonna try our best and figure it out. I should probably really hunker down and figure out what I want to do. Um, but oh well, we're so happy because I just applied for graduation the other day. I'm hopefully gonna pass this exam. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. But whatever. Anyway, I did pick a brown as like the base coat. I'm sorry, I love a good cream color with gray floors. Also, I really struggled with this floor plan. Like, I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do. Like, I knew that I wanted bedrooms kind of towards the back of the house, and it was really difficult. I think I figured it out once I did a bird's eye view or something like that. So at least the layout of the house was nice. Um, I don't really got much to talk about with this house, considering I keep saying girl who did this mostly for public speaking. This is pretty ironic. Uh, so basically, yo, I'm gonna fight myself. You know what? We're just gonna stop talking about the build until we start decorating. Oh, the bathroom I did decide to do kind of like basic bathroom, basically, basically. Um, but a basic bathroom, and it turned out nice. Obviously, it's gonna turn out nice. Very simple. I don't know. I think I think it's cute. I did not pick out the best plan between the floor and the wall, though. I should have done that first because let me tell you, that was a little offsetting when I saw myself do that. Uh, yeah, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. My only excuse was that I was late. So now I'm going into my Sims daughter's room. So she just aged up to a child, and she's kind of like a whiz. She's pretty smart, so I decided to do like a lot of academic, yet also childlike things. So I did go with that. I did gaming because I feel like that she's gonna grow up and want to be a gamer or something. I don't know. I don't really play these Sims very often. Excuse me. But I do try and take care of all of my Sims kids and at least get them set up. So that way they live in kind of a nice house. Uh, I did pick out like a very, I love this color theme that I went with the room. It is adorable. I did some open shelving. I actually decided to scrap the idea of doing a dresser or anything in here. I was like, never mind. We don't need that. And I did a lot of clutter. I feel like that this room is very like chaotic. Like this carpet is absolutely right there in your face, which I love. I do love it. I love how much is going on. Excuse me. And then I just think this room is so cute. Um, I did struggle finding curtains and basically anything else underneath the sun. I think here in a moment is going to be where I struggled. I'm trying to remember in my mind. I think it went her room, the kitchen, and dining room, but then decided, I forget. You know what? We'll just figure it out together, guys. Oh, I did add this, I think it's like wizard table or whatever. And then I just added a little bit more clutter around the house. I love this bedroom. I think it is so cute. It is busy. I wish I kind of went with a flat bed because I love the carpet. Um, I just kind of placed the bookshelf there, and it kind of stays for the rest of the build. Oh goodness. I was struggling so hard with this because I picked this weird, like, elevated, like, cake-like house. I wish I put the bedrooms over here, but at the same time, I'm glad I didn't because typically I'd put the bedrooms here. I'd be like, oh, bedrooms towards the front of the house. I want to put bedrooms towards the back of the house, inside of the house. Um, that just felt right to me. Uh, I think it turned out really well, though. You know, you see me struggling here. I really did try and make this work. I was trying everything in my power. My biggest gripe with this was that I would have had either a really oddly shaped living room or I would have had to make a massive rec room. Excuse me. To make a normal shaped living room. Now, I'm not going to say that the living room is normally shaped as it is right now. It's really not how it gets ended off with, but it's better than what it was going to be. But man, I was trying to make this work. Like, I was like, okay, let's put this here and this here. And because I love doing the kitchen and dining room combo, it is my favorite thing to do ever. And it obviously didn't work out. Maybe I was dreaming that I did a bird's eye view. Am I crazy? Guys, this is why we don't build so late at night. Although I do think that some of my best builds are when I am tired. There is something about building at night and late at night that looks so good. Oh no, here it is. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Just took forever to get there. Um, Again, I was just trying to assess the situation. I was like, should I move bedroom? Should I move this? Should I move that? Because I was going to move the nursery also. This didn't work out. And it actually did. I'm quite happy with it. I think it looks good. I usually, like, I wanted to go for a very open floor layout. That did not really happen. So, like, all this that you're seeing right now, do not worry. It was not happening. It just felt good at the moment. And I decided to go away from that and build the nursery because that girl was in her third trimester. She better have a nursery. I adore this nursery. I think it is cute. I think it is simple. And I think it would be easy to replace something once the kid ages up. Because I was going to make it like super cluttered and super messy. But I think I found a balance. Excuse me. And it worked out. I also have no clue what gender this baby is. I just went with blue because I feel like that's a very gender neutral color. I just realized anyone who announces a baby, they usually use the color blue for a boy. So I don't know why. I think blue is a gender neutral color just because it's the sky in the ocean. Who gets dibs on the sky in the ocean? I wear blue all the time. I mean, I think I wear this in every single video, if I'm going to be entirely honest. Um, I swear I don't do this on purpose. My room is freezing. So, like, I could go into other jackets, but I don't want you guys to see all my awesome jackets. I really don't have awesome jackets, so that's my excuse. Plus, who wouldn't like a good comfy here and there? I do need to start dressing up for my videos, don't I? I do makeup, the camera doesn't pick it up. I absolutely love what I did with these little stars. I think that they are so cute. And I like warm lighting. Listen, I used to be such a hater on warm lighting. I really did. But now I absolutely adore yellow lights so much. They're so nice on my eyeballs. Like those white lights, those LEDs, they hurt my eyes so much. I know that they're more energy efficient, but they still hurt. Which I do think that some of them come in yellow tones, if I'm correct. Mm, But I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that I kind of miss yellow lighting. My entire childhood house, every single light was an incandescent. So it was great. I think the first time that we switched to LEDs, my parents were so shocked. Like, I think, so my mom had a studio in the house for her photography, and we put an LED light in the bathroom because people would like touch up their makeup and stuff, but it wouldn't look the same in the bathroom as it did in her studio because she would, have these LED lights on people's faces. Um, so it was so cool to see as a kid, just the big difference. I really had to sneeze. Also, I never do big dining rooms. I love this dining room. I love how this dining room is kind of like a walkway almost. I think it's cute though. They have a massive family, not this specific sim, but he's the oldest, and so he'll invite my sim over all the time. Her other brother Chaz does as well, and her eldest sister Rachel just invited her over. But that was the first time that she ever invited her over, and that's because she adopted a baby. They weren't really close though. Like she was really close to Antonio and Chaz. So there's that. I'm saying that like so you guys know these Sims. Should I start uploading legacy challenges? No, though, because right now my goal is to play through every single career in the game for my sim. So yeah, their entire life is dedicated to a career, and I don't think anyone would honestly want to watch that. So I think we'll just scratch that, right? Um, oh, right. So this painting that I just put down basically determined how the rest of the room was gonna look. Like it once I put down a different wallpaper and flooring, this room looked changed. I was like, goodness gracious. Lay. I was gonna go with the same carpet that I went with her room, but they looked because they're the exact same carpet. They were the exact same. I was like, my goodness. Excuse me. I miss yawns a lot today. I am most days. So I picked out this green color because of the blue. I love a deep green. I am a sucker for a deep green and a deep blue. Mwah. I feel like I'm doing these very earthy counters and everything. I don't know why I was insistent on this stove. It doesn't look good with anything in this with this particular thing. You know what's weird? Growing Together doesn't have a kitchen set. Out of all the packs, I would expect Growing Together to have a kitchen set. Like I'm thinking about that right now, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like counters that little Sims, like half counters that toddlers could help cook with. I expect that with Growing Together. I'm shocked. Maybe it's in Parenthood. Maybe that's why. I don't have Parenthood, so I can't really say. It is one of the many packs that I want. But my biggest goal is downloading expansion packs. Um, so like right now there's winter sale going on. I think it's until, no, I'm actually not gonna say what I think it's until. Only because I don't want to say it wrong and someone expect it to be that. So, but anyway, there's a winter sale going on right now, and stuff is so cheap right now. I'm sitting here like I want it, but of course it's the holidays, so I'm trying to buy for like my siblings. I have 9 siblings, guys. It is way too expensive for me to do Christmas. Like 2 of them just had birthday, and I'm sitting here like, no, I don't like it very much. I love my siblings dearly, but goodness gracious, there's so many of them. I think I think it's hard. It's very difficult. I think next year I'm just gonna draw names out of a hat and only do like 3 kids. And then those ones won't be in the next year's hat because I just have so many siblings. It's way too expensive for me to go through. Because then within like a couple years I would filter through everyone and then I could go for the next and the next and the next. So maybe that's what I'll do because life is expensive. So it's whatever. I think that's what I may do next year. Also put my parents in there and whatever. So it's just way too much. And I cry a lot because I want to give them all good gifts, but I can't. Broke college student. What else do you expect? Also, I'm paying for this class. It's due the 30th. So there's that. I don't know how that payment's gonna work in February because it's due the 30th. I should have had it to be due the 15th instead of the 30th. I have a lot of regrets, but oh well. You gotta do what you gotta do. Um, Here is me trying to struggle to figure out what name I should pick for this house. I was like, oh. And I was looking at it. I was like, okay, what's distinct about this house? A pool. Uh, I think I put in the description like I have no clue what to name this or something. I was I was struggling. This is on 3x speed, guys. Like I was sitting there wondering what am I gonna do? Like that pause was in real time. It was bad. Yep, there it is. I had no clue what to name this. Alright, guys, this is my outro. I hope that you all loved this video. If you are new here, hello. If you are returning, hello. You all should definitely like, comment, subscribe, chill out, whatever. I do have a Discord if you guys want to join that. It'll be in the description down below. If you guys do struggle to join, let me know down in the comments. I try and keep up on them. I try and look at them on a daily basis. Granted, with the holidays coming around, I don't know if I'll be that um on top of it. I was gonna say multiple different words and I had to like reroute my brain. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today. Again, if you guys want to download this, I gave you guys my gamer ID at the end, which is Wicket Fred. This was my brother's account, before mine. Not like the YouTube or anything, like the EA because he bought it for me. So that is why it's named that, or else it would be named Scarlet. I don't know if you can change your tag. Plus, I don't want to change it on him. It is his at the end of the day. So there is that. Um, but anyway, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.